Hi, and welcome back to Woman's Heart Podcast on VOE Network. I'm your host, Edna Howard. I'm the founder of Voices of Encouragement. It's an organization designed to empower women and to impact the world. And I am so excited you're joining me for another empowering message because this year we're shining the spotlight on mindset, lifestyle, wellness, and business. And I'm trying to do something a little different. I'm breaking it up. So we will just focus on the segments on a quarterly basis. So the first quarter, the first 3 months, you're going to hear from me on everything mindset, just everything mindset. And to me, it makes sense when I look at it from a coaching perspective, because I personally think everything starts with mindset. That's why I became a mindset coach, because it's all about what we think about and how we think about things. So I want you to know that we specialize in helping women find and claim their personal power. That's what Voices of Encouragement is. And providing educational products, training, mentoring, empowerment workshops, and networking events for women all over the world. So I really want to help you develop a bounce back mindset this week. So I'm sharing with you 5 ways to bounce back from rejection. Rejection's hard. It happens to all of us, whether we want to admit it or not. So I want to give you some tools to bounce back from rejection. And I want you to think of me as your chief encouragement officer, bringing you firsthand expertise on how not to allow rejection to get the best of you. No matter what you're going through, no matter what situation, rejection, it just doesn't feel good. That's the reality. So while rejection may not feel good, you still want to be able to hold your head up high and be positive no matter what. You know, I always say, keep it professional. And keeping it professional to me is keeping a good mindset around everything, no matter what's going on in your life. Don't allow your minor setbacks to get the best of you. So let me share with you really quickly 5 ways to bounce back from rejection. The first way is to celebrate your failure. If you have a failure, celebrate it. Bake yourself a cake, some cupcakes, cookies. I'm being very serious. Do something about that. You know, if it doesn't sound like cake is your thing, then, you know, buy yourself a bouquet of flowers. It's not easy to be turned down, but remember, the failure just gives you another opportunity to try again. And I sometimes think it's course correction. If you're on the wrong course, then God has a way of making things not work out so that you can get on the right path. And that's important too. So failures also, it serves as evidence that you're actually actively trying and putting forth the effort to make your dreams come true. And what that means for me is you in the arena, boo. So if you're in the arena and you doing your thing, failure is just part of the process. So just take it all in and remember, get back up and keep it moving. So let everybody know what you're doing and be proactive. Number 2 is it wasn't meant to be. Just take it all in. It wasn't meant to be. Accept it. Accept that it wasn't meant to be. And if you truly accept that God has a different plan of action for you, you'll be able to walk away and breathe easy and just say, you know what? God has a different plan and it's okay. Take a step back and talk to God and remember that He has His plans for you. While all these things are going on around you, remember God has always been planning it out all along. You're going to be in the right place at the right time to meet the right people at when the timing is right. So don't get all anxious and concerned about what's going to happen next. Just focus on the fact that you know God has a perfect plan for you and He's not going to always unfold it immediately. It slowly unfolds. And from my perspective, from what I found is sometimes the best thing to do is be still. Be still and know that He is God and He is going to bring it to pass. No matter what that might look like, don't put a solution to it. Just say whatever He says or whatever it looks like, that's what He wants me to do and I'll walk in it. So take a step back and talk to God and remember that He has that plan for you. And while it may not make sense at the moment, reevaluate your course of action and make the necessary adjustments as you move forward. Remember to remain positive and know that God will direct your path and He will get you where you need to be. And no one can shut those doors or open doors that God decides on. The next one is number 3. Focus on positivity. I love this one. It is easy to get all bogged down and negative about things that are happening to us, and the should-haves and the would-haves and all of that. So what I want you to do is try to remain focused on the positive aspects of your life, whether it may be family, children, a new class, something going on at work, your boss, the company. You know, we're going through, we're about to go through this major recession. We're in it. And I always tell people, look at it from the perspective of what you have in the God economy. Don't look at the secular economy. Focus on the God economy. And if you do that and stay away from the news and limit your news intake, you can stay focused and positive. So remember the things you have to do to stay focused and positive, and don't go down that dark path. If somebody start talking about something negative, you know what? Can we shift the subject? Because there's enough bad stuff out there. Can we just talk about something good? And that would be nice, you know? So let's do that. Let's lift the atmosphere when we walk into a room. Let's be that light that somebody needs when they need someone else to talk to, instead of just focusing on our own stuff. And that will make you feel lifted also, and give you the positivity to keep going. So recognize that you want to stay focused and positive. And no matter what it looks like, remember, stay insightful and stay happy as you go along. Number 4 is get busy. Get busy, girl. Get out there, make it happen. Have a household project or a task that needs to be started or finished. Get busy. Get into it. If you need to clean the house, clean the house. Don't keep saying, I'm going to get to it, and then things pile up, and then you get anxious, and then it's dirty, and now you're like, okay, I got to get this done too, but all these other things I got going on. Get busy. Get out there and help other people. You know, sometimes there's family members that need your help. So why don't you pick up the phone and say, hey, I don't have anything to do today. What do you need help with? You can get busy helping other people. This doesn't have to be you. So, and tackle that thing. If you have something that you know that's a big project at work or with your business or in your family, then start working on a little bit at a time so you can knock it out. Allow your productivity to give you the renewed value that you need. I know when I get my focus time and I'm working on a project or doing some data analytics, and I love Excel, so that's my thing, and I'm just doing all kinds of reports, I get into the numbers, and it's a zone that you get into. It's like you get into a zone and you just want to go for it, you know, stay busy. It makes you feel productive. And at the end, you really feel like you brought some value to that. So get busy. And it also helps to keep, mind off all the rejection of the experiences that you had, because you're not thinking about those. You're thinking about getting the work done. Being productive is a sure way to make yourself feel better about yourself and your surroundings. And lastly, number 5, spread joy. I always say, be the light that people need to see in the dark world. Be that light. So do something nice for somebody else. Show them that you love them. It can be as simple as a motivational post-it. I love that. A motivational post-it and some wonderful flowers that you sent to a friend or family member or someone that may be having a hard time and you don't really know them, but you're like, let me send them something. Lift their spirits. It's all good. So spread joy within your circle, and you will be succumbed by an infectious amount of joy yourself. So doing for others is a great way to show loved ones that they are important to you, and it helps you focus on getting off of that recent rejection that you just had, that somebody shut you down, and you're like, you know what? I'm acknowledging the obstacle, but I ain't gonna give it power. I'm going to keep it moving. So that's what you got to do. So, and I want to say that that's a wrap. This was a short one. I love the short videos. I hope you were able to capture some gold nuggets from the wisdom today. And if you've enjoyed our time together in this particular topic, then make sure you share it, like, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And my goal is to grow the channel to 100 subscribers by March the 31st, 2023. Now, I was told something magical happens when you hit 100 on subscribers on YouTube. So let's test out that theory. Let's get to the 100, and you'll be part of the actual wonderful end goal, which means once we hit 100, something special is going to happen. And also, if you subscribe, what I'll do is I'll put your name in a drawing to get a wellness basket that's going to be filled with all kinds of wellness, wonderful things and master mindset everything that you could think of to help your mind and your wellness and make you feel good. So go ahead and sign up for it, and your name will be put in that drawing. Now, empowerment announcements. Empowerment announcements for us today is the Encouragement Cafe Women's Empowerment Virtual Workshop, Balance, Focus, and De-Stress is scheduled to take place on Saturday, January the 8th from 9:30 to 11. Register on the VOE site or the Eventbrite. Now, if you need to take a deeper dive and you feel like you need to get unstuck, shift perspective, or shift your thinking, then reach out to me for some one-on-one coaching or join my mastermind group sessions. We love to have you there. And what I'll do is, when I think about what I get to do, and I love working with women, and I'm passionate about helping you get over your stuff because I got over mine. That's the only way I can help you, is that I have a heart to serve. So having a heart to serve sets me apart from a lot of people that get into it for the money. I get into it because I know people need help. That's really what it boils down to. And so no matter what it looks like, I still want to help people. At the end of the day, it's about helping you be a better you and thrive in that. So you want to learn more about Voices of Encouragement? Check us out on voicesoфencouragement.com, and you can check me out on LinkedIn. It's Voices of Encouragement, LLC. Today, I am going to share just so much wisdom with you about mindset, and this is the best one. I think bounce back ability, and being able to bounce back and have the right mindset is going to keep you strong. So, as I sign off, until we meet again, Ephesians 4:1, walk worthy of the call for which you were called, my sister. Amen.